Well, the Knicks have now lost 5 of their last 7 games, including 2 games to the Pistons this season. Ian Begley joins me here. And Ian, let's start with Karl-Anthony Towns. Looked like his thumb was bothering him in that game. He played, but what can you tell us?
Yeah, he did play. He did not come out because of the thumb injury. It was clear that it was hampering him. So we saw him in the locker room afterward. Niki had some tape on the thumb.
Yeah.
He didn't give us much on the injury, though. We asked him about x-rays. We asked him how it was feeling. He just said, it is what it is. And obviously, if you lose Karl Towns for any amount of time with this Knicks team, it is catastrophic because you look at the center position behind them, Precious Achiuwa, Jericho Sims, who's been out with back spasms, so he hasn't been available. And so there's not a lot of depth there, and you wonder, they go Ariel Hukporti. It would just be very tough for this team to be without Towns for any amount of time.
Yeah, Towns was not giving any information in the locker room. Must have said it is what it is 15 times. Let's talk more about the game. So the Knicks could not stop Cade Cunningham in this game at all. They did get the ball out of his hands the final 2 possessions, and then they were burned by Beasley, who hit those threes. What happened at the end of the game there?
Yeah, Jalen Brunson said that he went over to Cade to try to get the ball out of his hands, did that, and what he said was just the rotations that they work on, that they know what to do, they just didn't execute. And so this was poor late game execution, but you can go to earlier in the game when Cade Cunningham was just having his way.
Yeah.
And the pick and roll defense from the Knicks was not sharp. And, you know, you have OG Anunoby, you have Mikal Bridges, 2 guys who are viewed as top defenders in this league, and you would hope that they could slow down Cade Cunningham more than they were able to tonight. So disappointing night from the defensive standpoint.
Yeah, Cade Cunningham doing what he does out there. So we're now 41 games into the season, officially the halfway mark for this year. How would you assess the Knicks' game so far? They have a good record, but some disappointing losses.
Yeah, the record, I think, I don't want to say it's misleading, but I don't see yet the DNA of a winning team. They haven't really put teams away. There have been games where they've had leads in the 4th quarter. They haven't sealed the game like we saw tonight against Detroit. And I think defensively, that's where this season is going to kind of sink or swim, because the offense is there. The offense is going to be there. But if you want to play into May, into June, you're going to have to be able to defend. We haven't seen that yet from this Knicks team consistently.
Yeah, they have another big challenge coming up on Wednesday. They head to Philly to face the 76ers. Ian, thank you so much.